All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another First Impressions look. This is the first play on launch day, as I call them, and this is Field Survivor, another top-down zombie shooter. I've played so many of these games over the years that I wish I had a quarter for everyone I've played. Basic, simple game. I did launch to make sure it works, and I was checking to see if it was a Unity game, as I suspected. It's a 99-cent title. Doesn't have any kind of discount, so at least we don't have that 40% off discount, red flag that so many of these 99-cent games have at launch. This is a game made by developer and publisher Code Adventure. And when we look at them here on Steam, we see this is their first entry onto Steam. The guy has 5 followers. Let's go ahead and check out the gameplay, guys. Top-down zombie shooter game where you survive against hordes of zombies. Every wave, the number of enemies increases. Hey, tell me if you have enough bullets, don't you? So it's not in early access. Pick your gun, pick some bullets. Numerous waves of growing zombie hordes, variety of weapons, different zombie types, fun and engaging gameplay, and compete with your friends to see how long you can survive. However, he has this as one of the features, but nowhere in the game does it look like it keeps track of either how many zombies you kill, your score, or how long you last. So it's just basically, without him coding that in, it's just basically your word against their word. This game doesn't have any reviews yet. So we'll give this game its first review right here today. Field Survivor, Code Adventure, you're lucky I'm giving you some exposure for your game. As we expect, it does launch with a Unity launcher. And at least this game has options, so, you got to give it credit for that. Alright, so I don't know why we're defaulting to very low graphics. I don't know if this even makes a difference or if it's just an option. I'm guessing it's just an option that doesn't even matter. We do have different resolutions. However, what you're missing, developer, is the option to put this in a window. Why do we not have an option to put this game in a window instead of full screen? You need to have... Like, I should be able to go to my 1920 by 1080 resolution on my monitor. What if I wanted to put this in a 16 by 900 window? Or, or a 1280 by... I think it's 768 window, which would be a widescreen window. I should be able to put this in a windowed mode. You don't have a windowed or a full screen option. Also, I want to go ahead and show you guys something right here. So if I turn this volume way down, and let's say I set my graphics to ultra, right, and I hit back, and I hit quit, I know that it's going to come back up without saving my settings because I opened this game earlier and changed the graphics to ultra and lowered the music volume. See? So the game doesn't even save where you set it at, which is bad. So to the developer, if this is indeed your first game on Steam and this is not an asset flip, then you need to put in some code to make sure that you're saving these options on a save file on the player's computer. So that's a really easy thing to do in Unity, GameMaker, Unreal, whatever, is to save your settings so that they're saved. And again, you definitely need a full screen or windowed option here as well. So I can't even hear the music anymore. Yeah, I don't think your music volume slider is working very good either. Like, even halfway, you can't even hear it. Alright. Anyway, we're just going to go ahead and go back. If we come back into options, it does save it there. It's just when you exit the game and reopen the game, it doesn't have any kind of save file. How you doing? Welcome back, Sean. Alright, guys, we're going to try to... I'm going to help this developer. I'm going to try to help him make his game better. Because first thing when I played this game for just a couple of minutes, I first went to Unity to try to see if he just, if this is an asset flip. I couldn't find this anywhere in the Unity asset store. I'm not saying it's not there. I did browse the internet as well to see if I could find any kind of a tutorial or anything like that for this game. I'm not saying this game is not an asset flip. It very well may be, because there's a lot of red signs hitting me, such as the fact that the option's not saving. Makes it feel like an asset flip. So this could be out there on the internet somewhere. If you guys have seen this, please comment down below and let me know. But I'm going to assume that this is not an asset flip, and I'm going to assume this developer has coded this himself. So let's see, and see what we got. I'll make suggestions to the developer. Most of the time that I make these kind of suggestions, the developers don't ever even listen. But we'll see. Very few have actually listened to any of my feedback to make their game better. But hey, at least what I'm doing here might be interesting to you as a viewer. for example, if you were making this game, at least you would kind of understand things you might do if you had this base game to make the game better. And like I say, I did play a couple of waves earlier. So we start off with, we don't have any kind of health bar. You see that? If we get even touched, here, let me just show you. If we even get touched by a zombie, we're immediately dead, right? So you can't even get touched. So we're just going to go ahead and try again. I just wanted to show you guys how quickly you die because there is no health bar or anything like that. So that's probably my first feedback to the developer, suggestion to the developer is give yourself a health bar, right? Or a health status with a number or whatever. A health bar would be better than just a number. But even a health like a 0 to 100% would be better than just immediately dying when you get hit. Because there's going to be some close calls in this game with as many zombies as you have coming at you. And later on you see like bigger zombies that move faster. Like to not even get touched is asking a lot of a player. Oops. So basically you're just going to shoot wherever your cursor is as you do in a lot of these kind of games. This is going to be ammo. Yeah, so we definitely need a health bar or a health. And you need to add some kind of a health pack so you can get more health. Okay. So we've killed 32 zombies. I've never seen these particular top-down zombie assets, and I did look. I spent about 10 to 15 minutes looking for these particular sprites, so I would be really curious to know if the developer made these himself or if he bought them. I haven't seen these, and I did look on like openart.org and Unity and stuff like that, and I couldn't find these particular sprites for the zombies or the player. They're probably out there somewhere. I'm sure he bought them somewhere, but I couldn't find them in a quick search. Gotta make sure we're not even touched because we will get killed. So I'm talking about trying to get through some of these areas without getting touched. To just say you instantly die is, you know, that's requiring a lot of the player. I mean, it's just basically your simple, you know, kiting, your ability to kite and shoot. One death touch is awesome. Tars does this. Agree their games. How's it going, man? I would make it a health. I mean, I would make it so you get eaten up pretty quickly, but I would definitely have a health bar, and I would put it somewhere up here. And better yet than even when you just pick up a health pack. I mean, it would even be better if you picked up a health pick and did. See, this is what I'm saying. Oh God, that was pretty scary. So, I mean, games like this can be fun, as you just saw. Like, I'm surprised I actually made it and didn't get killed. God. There's another big one. The guy takes 3 shots, I think. We need this ammo for sure. We're at 8 bullets. Looks like it gives you a random amount of bullets every time you pick it up. I mean, it's a 99-cent game. It's better than most of these 99-cent games on Steam. That's for damn sure. But it needs more, in my opinion. You know, you need. I would give it a health bar. Another thing is, like, why are there no trees or rocks or anything? You know, what did it say? Hit 3 to use what? I didn't see that. Hit 3 to use what? Oh, a different gun. Okay. Now we got a machine gun. Awesome. I would do the same thing with health packs too. Like, I would have it so you have a health bar and health packs, and you don't just instantly get health when you pick up a health pack. You actually have to hit, you know, your E button or something like that. Something easy to hit, like your E button or something like that, to use a health pack. I need this ammo. Yeah, I mean, this is a great foundation for a game. That's why it kind of makes me suspected that it was an asset flip or whatever. because it is a nice foundation for a game. I just think you could do a lot more with it. Like you could add some rocks and trees and stuff like that in here to kind of put some obstacles around, and maybe even make it so if you shoot the rocks for a minute, kind of like what I did with Poggers, where I put rocks in the Pogger screen in the field. And if you shoot the rocks, you know, for a minute, maybe they'll bust up and break into a bunch of pieces. That would just, oh, crap. I had no, then the ammo finally spawned after I died. The ammo finally spawned after I died. All right. So, if this was my game, right? You could make this game so much better. There's a lot of fucking zombies and a lot of threat coming out here. That's why I think you almost need a health bar. So what I would do, here's what I would do. The ammo spawning is fine. Pick up your ammo. I mean, pick up the ammo and you get more ammo. But you need to make sure you're supplying the player with ammo before they run out of ammo, right? So you need to be doing a check every once in a while. If ammo is less than 20, the chances of a health pack spawning are higher. If ammo is less than 10, then it doesn't fucking matter. You spawn a fucking health ammo pack, right? So it doesn't matter if the player is missing a lot of shots or not. Like once you get down to less than 10 bullets, the game needs to fucking spawn ammo somewhere on the screen, period. Right? Keeps you on edge. Yeah, I mean, I still think the game could keep you on edge with a health bar, because you could be like at 10% and be like, oh my god, I need a health pack or whatever. Maybe even make the health packs drop off zombies, right? Maybe it'd be loot that drops or something like that. But to even make it better, rather than just picking up a health pack and having it immediately heal you, what if I'm at 100% health when I pick up the health pack, right? You're like, well, yeah, you could wait. But I still think it would be better if you let the player use the health packs when they want to, right? And have a number up there, so if they pick up 2 health packs, they have 2 health packs that they can use whenever they want. I mean, it's not a bad game. It's probably worth the 99 cents. But I see something like this, and I see, wow, this is a pretty cool little base start. You just need more to it. Now, I do believe that sometimes you can add too much to a game like this. But I think adding a few rocks around the screen that you can maybe blast with a gun that shatter if you shoot it enough times would be cool. I think health packs would be cool, and adding a health bar. And then, you know, you obviously need to fix your save game or your save settings. So if you set the volume at whatever, it keeps track of it. You need the ability to put this in a window. So you need windowed options. You probably need to add some Steam achievements. But global high scores would be good as well. So rather than just saying, how long did you last? Well, just, you know, keep score. So every zombie should be worth like 5 points, let's say. And then the boss zombies, the bigger ones are worth 25 points or whatever. So keeping score and then saving that score in Steam high scores would be a great addition to this. Yeah, I should have tried to do that. And I mean, I get why he's not adding like walls and stuff like that in the game, because then he has to worry about the AI for the zombies going around the wall and not going through the wall, etc., etc. I mean, I totally get it. But yeah, your game could definitely be better. Environment details, make health bar optional, polish a few things, $1 game, 10 out of 10. Yeah, I mean, if you had this 99 cents and you took to heart a few of my suggestions here, you're definitely going to get a Zaxtorian Gold from me. This is going to be a really fun game. You know, if you really wanted to go further out and stuff like that, here's what I would do. Honestly, if this was my game, the rocks that we're talking about, I mean, this is where creativity comes in, man. You want to try to make your game stand out, because there's going to be games just like yours that maybe even better, that are just basic, you know, top-down zombie shooters. There's going to be games like this all over the place. Free, for example. And there's just so many options for games like this on Steam. You really need to make your game stand out. The graphics are fine for a top-down shooter. I mean, I actually like these. I like these zombies and the sprites and everything you got. I like what's here. I just feel like there needs to be more to it. It makes me want to see more to it. Like you have a great base foundation to make what could be a really fun little game. So Another power-up you could have drop off dead zombies would be something to make you go faster, right? A sprint. A sprint burst, just like in Dead by Daylight. So you pick up the power-up, and that was close. You pick up the power-up, and you have 30 seconds of, you know, double time speed or whatever. Or 1.5 times speed or whatever. That would be a great little power-up. Where's our grenades? You know, maybe picking up a grenade that you can throw with the G key or the F key would be great. Like being able to throw a grenade right now and hitting all these motherfuckers at once would be extremely satisfying. So maybe have grenades drop off some of the dead zombies. Like you just have a great foundation. This could just be so much more fun, right? And then the rocks, what I was going to say, right? The rocks that you could put on the screen that you blow up, have them shatter, have them look cool when you blow them up, right? And then what was I going to say? Maybe with the rocks, you kind of do like what I did with my game Rock and Roll, where you have different resources. So maybe some rocks spawn iron, maybe some rocks spawn titanium or you know, some kind of metal or whatever. And you have so many different kinds of metal ore or whatever, and then you know you have anytime you pick up enough, like maybe down here at the bottom or up here or something like that, it says turret, and if it'll be random every time you pick up 8 iron, you pick up 8 iron ore, you can make a turret that'll help you shoot zombies, right? There's just so much, and I'm not saying you want to add all this stuff. I'm just trying to give you ideas. Grenades is definitely something I would add in. Health packs and the health bar is definitely something I would add into the game. Rocks is probably something I would add in as well, because a zombie's not really going to get stuck on a rock. Like if you put in walls and fences and stuff like that, yeah, they're zombies you're going to have to worry about pathfinding. But with a rock or whatever, you could just, you know, have the zombies collide with the rock and not be able to go any further. And just make them so they slide around the rock. That'd be really easy. Oh. But yeah, for a base top-down zombie shooter, this is actually pretty good. Steam high scores would be great as well to add. And at least give us some Steam achievements. You know, the first 50 zombies you shoot in a game, you get an achievement. The first 100 zombies you shoot in a game, you get an achievement. You get achievements for clearing out wave 1, clearing out wave 2, clearing out wave 3. You get a Steam achievement for that. People like to get those Steam achievements. It's satisfying to be able to try to get as many Steam achievements as you can. Yeah, I'd really like to know where you got these zombies. These zombie sprites at as well, because they're pretty good. Like if you drew them yourself, if the developer drew these zombies himself or his friend drew them or something like that, very impressive work. I'm assuming he bought them or got them free somewhere off some other site. So if the developer sees my video, yeah, let us know where you get the zombie assets or zombie sprites. Well, they are assets. Even if you made them yourself, they're still assets. All right. How you doing, Breakout Bear? For random spawning, just add nav mesh obstacle to the object, and Unity nav mesh automatically changes. There you go. Yeah. See, so I don't work with Unity, but yeah, it sounds like VEER Games definitely knows kind of how to handle that stuff. Oops, I wasted a bullet. 42, I got plenty of ammo left. But you definitely need to check in place. 4. Took 4 shots. Oh god. Oh god. That was close. Those big guys almost look like the Unreal big fat zombie. Just a top-down. just a top-down version. You've received assault rifle, press 3 to use. Well, hell yeah. So if I go 3, and then I go 1... Oh, we got a bat. I didn't know that. Was cool. Oh, I like that. Yeah, you don't tell the player nothing about different weapons. Oh, shit. That's fucked up. You need to stay away from the edges of the screen. God damn it. Alright, well, I'm playing again and again, so it does have that addictive quality to it. Alright, so we got a bat. Here's our pistol. And then we don't have 3 yet. Okay. So if you do... Now at least we know that if we run out of ammo, we might have to use our bat for a minute. Okay. So now suddenly there's no need to spawn ammo in if the player gets less than 10 bullets, because you do have a bat. Okay, see, I didn't know that. And I wouldn't listen to all my suggestions, because I do believe, you know, there is taking a 99-cent game and trying to add too much, too. You know, the more shit you add, the more problems you're going to have for one. The more the game's going to lag and... Alright, let's see if we can kill this last zombie with a bat. Let's be daring. And see, that's another thing, too. Like, I think you should have a score for sure. Because if you take a zombie out with a bat, you should be rewarded a lot more points than if you shoot him. So, that would entice people. Like, if you kill a zombie with a bat, it should say double score or something like that above your head. Double score. Or melee bonus or something. You know, because if you melee a zombie, you should definitely be awarded more points than if you shoot him. It's a lot riskier. That's just my thoughts, anyway. Yeah, I think a score would be really good. I do think adding a health bar would be good. But these zombies should be worth, you know, different amounts of points. What I would do is maybe make them 5 points apiece if you shoot them with a gun. And then maybe also make it multiply whatever the score is by whatever wave you're on. So like on wave 2, the zombies are worth 10 points with a gun. Yeah. But then you double that if you melee them. So if you kill them with a bat, suddenly the zombie's worth double the points. Pretty easy. Just to make it more involved. That way people are going for a high score rather than just going for a wave. You're trying to beat your friend's score and then add Steam high scores as well. Right? And I know for a fact that you can get help with coding Steam high scores for Unity. So, I mean, I'm sure there's lots of resources on how to add Steam high scores on Unity. I'm sure there's tutorials out there on how to do that. Probably right in within Unity, the Unity documentation, there's probably documentation for that. God damn it. Alright, I've about had enough of this game, guys. I like it, it's pretty fun. I just don't want to make too long of a video. I could sit here, I'm not lying, I could sit here and play it longer. We've already played this game 23 minutes. But there's a lot of things you could do with this game. I would say most importantly, fix your save files, right? So when we go into the options, see again, it doesn't save my whatever I set it at. And real curious, if we even set it at very low, like is the graphics really going to be any different? Because if the graphics aren't any different, then why even have that option, right? But there's a lot of things you could do with this game. Windowed, you definitely need to have a windowed option. Yeah, I don't think the graphics are any different, dude, on low. Yeah, the graphics are not any different at all. There's still blood. There's no reason for your resolution setting if it doesn't make a difference. Like, the resolution doesn't even make a difference at all. Yeah. All right. But it's pretty fun for a I think you could do a little bit better here for the welcome screen, like get some art of your character, like draw some art of like a character with a gun and a zombie over here or something like that would make this welcome screen look so much better. Like have a friend or have, like if you drew those assets yourself or whatever, like anything here would be better than what we have. Even have an automated AI script where you have your character running, like automatically controlled. Have your character running from the zombies and have zombies, you know, coming across and chasing you or whatever on this option screen. Anything. This is just way too basic here. But yeah, I mean, I like what you've done. It's a nice first entry. I just think your game could be a lot better, right? Even for 99 cents. I mean, don't use don't use the 99-cent price tag as an excuse to not make your game the best it can be. It's a little bit of fun right now, but it could be a whole lot more fun if you just added a little bit more to it. Power-ups to make you go faster. Maybe the guns that you get, maybe you have to earn them, right? So maybe they come in, maybe they drop from a zombie. Or maybe if you have the rocks like I'm talking about, and when you shoot a rock, maybe sometimes you get an iron deposit or whatever. And maybe you have options on how you can use that iron. Maybe you can use 5 iron to make this gun and 15 iron. Maybe you want to save up 15 iron to make like a machine gun. Maybe you have to save up that iron to actually buy the guns you want. Would be, I think, better than just giving it to you. Let the player feel like they really earn it and use the resources they've acquired to buy the gun they want. That kind of gives the player they feel like they're more in control, and it's going to make the game a lot more satisfying than just shooting waves of zombies and getting guns as you go through the waves. Health bar is a suggestion for you. Health packs that you can pick up as well. And again, if you're going to do the iron ore kind of thing, if you're going to do something like that to get guns, instead of just giving you a health pack, why not have little plants growing up, little cotton plants growing up? Maybe you're in Texas or whatever, right? And little cotton plants are popping up out of the ground, and you have to pick up so much cotton. And then that gives you cloth, and then you have cloth up here, and you just show a little piece of cloth. And cloth, however much you have, every 10 cloth, you can make a health pack. So for cloth, you just hit Q. You hit Q, you make a health pack, right? Or whatever. You can just use your creativity. Don't add too much to it to where it's like way too confusing, but you could definitely add a lot more to this to have, I think a lot more immersive experience and a game where a lot of people are going to find a lot more satisfaction playing it. And just because it's 99 cents is no excuse to not add more to the game. You could make a lot more money if you had more in this game, I think. As it is, it's just a really basic zombie shooter, and it's a little bit of fun, but without, we need the satisfaction as well. Grenades. You definitely need grenades. And if you throw a grenade, I want to see like a fucking big explosion, right? This almost makes me want to make like a zombie shooter game, to be honest, as a developer, because this is definitely something I could do, and make my own ideas. But I'm giving you my ideas, man. Like I said, I've given so many of these indie developers that make games like this ideas, and it feels like they never use them. So I don't know. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. If I had to give this game a score right now, I mean, it's a nice first entry. It's a nice first game on Steam for this developer. If this developer watches my video, please comment below. Let us know like how old you are. Are you a teenager? Are you young? Like I'm guessing you're probably a teenager, like in your early 20s or something. I have no idea though. Let us know what you think, if you're going to add anything else, if you have any plans, because it's not in early access, so we don't see any kind of plans here. I mean, it is pretty fun. It's probably worth the 99 cents, but if I had to give it a score right now, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. It's just too basic. 6 out of 10, but if you added some more elements, you don't have to use my ideas, but if you just added more depth to the game, however you decide to do it, then it can be. Also, one thing you could do, another idea for you, is the edges of the screen obviously are where zombies are coming in from, right? So zombies are coming in from every edge of the screen. What if you actually put like machines where you could buy certain guns on the edge of the screen, but again, you have to have so many points or whatever to be able to buy a particular gun. But you have to get over close to the edge of the screen where a zombie might get you to buy the gun. So it makes it risky. In these kind of games, risk versus reward is always fun. So find ways to put risk versus reward into your game to add a new element of excitement to your game, and I think you'll be rewarded with reviews and people enjoying your game and giving you purchases as well. Does anybody have anything else? How are you, Brookie Bear? Doing pretty good. All right, guys, we'll be back with probably some more gameplay here pretty soon. I might play some Dead by Daylight for a little bit tonight. I'm not sure, but I just wanted to go ahead and review this game, give this guy his first review on Steam. 6 out of 10. Add some more elements. Add some risk versus reward elements. Fix your menu system so it saves your volume for sure. And if the resolution doesn't do anything, why is it even in the game? Like, don't have a resolution setting if it makes no difference. That's silly. And then, windowed mode is something you need. I would add a health bar. I would add health packs. I would add rocks in the ore is what I would do to make different guns rather than just giving you a new gun. There's a lot of stuff you could do with a basic game like this. You could definitely add a lot more to it. And also grenades. Yeah, have the zombies randomly drop a grenade, where if you pick up a grenade, you could throw it with like the E key or the F key or the G key. G key would make sense. Hit the G key, you throw a grenade whichever way you're facing, and have a big explosion. And zombies getting thrown everywhere if they get hit. All right, that's my review, guys. 6 out of 10. I think this game could easily be an 8 or maybe even a 9 out of 10, depending on how willing this developer is to put a little more creative work into his game. We'll see if he does it. It'll be interesting. Thanks so much for watching.